Hey guys, and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 10 of Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. So, in the previous episode, we escaped Ireland, and we discovered that Lobino is a font of information about the Templars. So let's go talk to him. Move out of the way, policeman. I want to talk to Lobino, not you. Right. We want to get locked in
Andre.
here.
Hello, Georgie.
Georgie. So we want to talk to him, yes, about him. And we also need to get locked in here. So we've got to figure that out today as well.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
What a nasty piece of work.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Wow, is that true about Friday the 13th? I did not know that.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
He was taking too much joy in that, wasn't he?
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Oh, wow. That was gross.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
So where did the treasure go? Maybe it's this plaster of Paris.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No.
No, it's not.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Wow, a history lesson right there. I enjoyed that. I did not know that thing about Friday the 13th. We have to distract this guard because we want to steal that. But I don't know how to do it. So let's talk to the chap.
Pardon me. Oui, monsieur?
See if we can get him out of the way of... no. Maybe Electric Man?
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
You can't see it. You're miles away. Take him by the hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Oh, let's ask him about this diamond.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications. A military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Thanks for your help.
Oh dear, right, okay, let's do something else.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking.
Oh.
But the case was locked.
Do we have to open the case? What's in it?
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read, L'Age Paléolithique.
I wonder what that means. Let's use this card in there. Oh, no. Let's be subtle. No. What do we have to do? I'm sure we have to hide behind this. Oh, the alarm's
As
gone
I
off.
reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No, et no.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have to go in there now? I thought that would distract him. I thought we'd have to go and turn the alarm off somewhere, but apparently not.
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Okay, so how could we distract him? Maybe we have to push this as well, I think.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us.
Not too
Touching an
sure.
object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
You are a barbarian, George. I don't know. It's not coming back to me, this bit. So what I might do is go to Montfaucon. What was that down here?
I was no desecrator of tombs.
Let's just right-click on this. See what he says about it.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Can I use the gem with that? No. I don't know. Can we use that with that? What can we have to use with that? Let's talk to Robino again. I think we're out. I think we're out of options for both of these guys.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Hello, Georgie. Yep, nothing. See if he knows
Does
this
the guy in this
guy.
photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Okay.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
Oh, interesting. So we did get a little bit of info from that. I think we're good.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
You are welcome.
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Right, I'm going to touch this again. To see if I touch it and then move quick.
As I reached toward the display
quickly
case,
move.
a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No, et no.
Okay.
No. Oh, I remember this. There, window. Opens the window, doesn't it?
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Right, so does he go and close it? Do you have to start a fire outside? Let's go in here whilst he goes there. Is that right? It is right. Haha. We're in a sarcophagus. I have a feeling I could die in this bit. If that's the case, I haven't saved it since before I started this episode.
I could be here for hours.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, we know what we're going to do there. Okay. Let's go to Montfaucon, because I think we need to do something else first, perhaps. To make time move. Do I have to start a fire? I don't recall ever having to start a fire. I'm thinking smoke through the window.
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Not me. Right. I don't think there's any matches left, is there? No. Okay. Well, we're going to go to Montfaucon. So we kind of know what we've got to do there. But not exactly. At least we got into the sarcophagus. So we go to the Hôpital or Montfaucon. I'm going to go Montfaucon because it's more fun to say. Oh, I remember this bit. Yeah. I think that guy's in the second one as well. Could be wrong.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
May I help you?
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
An excellent question.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
What can we give to this guy? The red nose.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Aha! A prosthetic nose. Very significant.
It is?
No, I am just having a little joke.
Obviously that is you.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
Got a point.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy. I read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
I'm going to ask him about this guy and then we're going to talk to this family.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac. But it didn't seem polite.
He has got a point, George. Right,
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Oui, monsieur. Can we pick up his drink? No. Can we sit down? No. Right, let's talk to these. I don't think they talk to us.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Crowd? Really, George? Crowd? Let's pick up this.
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
Can we use this? Oh, the guy's going to stop me, isn't he?
Hey! Hey, you! What do you think you are doing? Leave that cover alone. Now.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Alright, so we can't go down there yet. I think we have to get rid of these.
In French, English, and German it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Oh, really?
There was no water to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
Right, let's go into here. Oh, I clicked on something. I've gone in. I've gone in anyway. Let's go over here. Have a look what we've got. I'm not sure whether I need to be here just yet. I remember this being later on. Perhaps I'm wrong.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
You guess. This is an awesome window. Look at that. Amazing.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay, let's have a look at this guy instead. I think we need to do something with that, or maybe that. There's lots of things that I don't really remember.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure we have to be here
Carrying all
yet.
that armor around must have been hard work.
Right, come on then, Georgie. I do feel like we need to go back to the museum. Not too sure though. Alright, double click. No, nothing happens. He just stops walking. So we can go to the museum and try and get stuck in there again. Or we can go to the hospital. We can try and get rid of this guy. See if we can open that. Let's talk to him again. See if we can get rid of him.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Maybe let's just ask him about this.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
True. Who knows?
Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long.
I mean, you are a little mad, George.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
You'll be there. Not bothered about the cafe, are you,
A
George?
typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was.
Can I sit down? Nope. Right, let's get this way. So we can go to the hospital still, or we can go back to the museum, or we can go to the police station. Maybe we go to the hospital. Can we go anywhere to the airport yet? Don't think we can. Let's go to the hospital first.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Who's the guy that's in here? It's Marques, isn't it?
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
How about the front door?
The door was locked.
The door was locked. Let's go inside. Ah. Interesting. Let's talk to him.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Do you know anything about a patient named Marques?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Okay. This guy.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Let's electrocute him.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
Ooh.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Is that a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint.
Any of these? Not really. Let's just leave him.
See you later.
Right.
Right. Let's talk to this lady. See if we can get Marques. See if we can find out where he is.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
We want Marques, please.
I'm here to see Jacques Marques.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Are we related? Well, if I say yes, she's going to ask for ID, isn't she? Let's say no.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
Oh, let's ask again.
So, do I get to see Marques before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marques. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Does this count? Not really, does it?
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marques has been asking
yes.
for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh dear. He's on ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Oh dear, who's Nurse Grendel?
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Oh dear.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Has Marques been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marques had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Okay, let's leave this guy.
Thanks for your help,
Girl.
ma'am.
You're welcome.
Well, that was a very pleasant conversation. Right, so we're going to go and find Marques. But we're going to do that in the next episode. We're going to hopefully squeeze some secrets out of him and then maybe get locked in the museum. I'm still not 100% sure how to do that. But we'll come to that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. As always, please leave a like. And until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now. And take care.